you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that a flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
God, that was so fucking good.
Who was
I love
that?
her voice, Leanne Rhymes.
This is going to be a good race with all of us within 4/10 of each other.
Ooh, everybody's within 4/10 of each other in qualifying? Really? Wow.
And of course, me being the snail of the pack.
That's definitely going to be a competitive race if they're all within 4/10 of each other. So on the pole today, it's going to be Big Spur. And then we got Gommel. Okay, so we got Big Spur first. Second is going to be Spartan. Third is going to be Cobble. Fourth is going to be Backwoods Outcast. Fifth is going to be Duke Pat. And I'm going to join my invite now so I can get in. As they are starting to load in now. And here we go. Let's go. Boogity boogity. I'm excited. Yeah, I already got the invite, but there we go. And I'm probably going to get spammed with invites for the next, 4 minutes. But yeah, here we go. We're going to be getting ready, though, here. This is the JGK Racing League. It's going to be a pretty good race here tonight. We got a bunch of guys going for it. And green flag is underway, and we are racing here in the JGK Racing League. We have got, Spur and Spartan here on the front row, and they are going to be drag racing to turn 1 here as they go racing in the Michigan 400, trying to get here. I still kind of wish it was the Michigan 500 because Michigan 500 sounds a little better, but we're going to be going for 100 laps here tonight at Michigan International Speedway. So, yep, first stage is going to be 29 laps here in this one as we are going stage racing tonight. So we will go for 29 laps, and then we will have a small caution break here, and then we will go for another about 28, 27 laps. But right now, that 12 car of Spur has gotten to the lead. And he is going to try and hold on to it and just run away with it as the 48 spins, and he is around, gets collected by the 95. And that is almost definitely going to bring out the yellow flag. Whether that's a manual or a automatic yellow, we will see. But we got JGK racing here. Jolly going for that, trying to gain some spots here early on. Got that hazelnut spread M&M's car. Spartan's actually going to get passed here by the 3 of Backwoods Outcast, who's made his way from the 4th position all the way up to 2nd. He's passed 2 cars already tonight, as Cobble's definitely going to end up being the big loser here in this one, as it appears like they have slowed down the pace already. Let's dial up one of them. Hey, 48, you got a copy? It's the guys up in the booth. Or the guy up in the booth, because there's only one of me. Hey, Cobble, you got a copy? It's the guy up in the booth. Is there a Cobble there? Hello? Cobble? You there?
Yeah.
Well, what ended up happening there? Because it looked
If
like
you're,
you might
if
have
you're
just gotten
meaning
loose and
Coble,
spinning.
yeah.
Yeah, Coble, sorry. But yeah. What ended up happening there on that restart? Or on the initial start there?
Yeah, I just looked at the white line, and that's all it took.
Yeah, that's typically how it goes at Michigan International Speedway. You still think you got a car though that can compete, can get back up through this field and get that win?
We're gonna try.
Okay, well, looks like you're gonna end up being one of the last ones off pit road, unfortunately. But hey, 48, that's usually a fast number, especially here at Michigan. Hopefully you can bring it back to victory lane, right?
That's right.
Good luck. I don't know why it took so long for him to hear, but I guess part of it was that it's Coble, not Cobble. My bad. But yeah, so here we go. The 48 catching back up to the field, as it looks like the 14 is actually, the 14 of Duke Pat has actually taken the race lead here in that 14 car. Wish he was running any other paint scheme, because I like the look of that Tony Stewart paint scheme, but it also is the one that meant that Carl Edwards is not currently a NASCAR champion, or at least not a NASCAR Cup champion. He's a 2-time Xfinity Series champion, I believe. But yeah, no Cup championship though for Edwards because of that paint scheme and, well, Joey Logano. But here we go, going back to the green flag is going to be this time as they get ready to go through that restart zone. Here we go. Green flag back out, and they are getting back up to speed here. It'll take a little bit longer because of the higher downforce package compared to last year, where the package was a lot lower downforce, a lot less drag, and they were able to get right up to speed. Now it takes them about a quarter of a straightaway to get up to full speed, which isn't very long, but it's longer than it used to, so it's notable. But here we go as they go racing down the back straightaway, though. They're all back up to full speed here as JGK Racing, aka Jolly, will take the race lead, it looks like. No, he actually gets tight. He might have actually tapped the wall, I'm not really sure there, but he might have made contact with the wall as they get 24 to go in the race. And he will drop back now to third in his line as opposed to being first overall. And here we go, looks like Oh, and they're piling up. Oh, the 14th round. Oh, that's a big one, and that is certainly going to bring out. Yeah, that is going to bring out an automatic yellow flag, and that is an unfortunate incident for that driver. And that meant that Backwood Outcast in his RCR-powered number 3 Chevrolet Camaro was able to get to the lead with another Chevrolet. Wow, do we really have 3 Chevrolets in the top 3 right now? I think his teammate's gonna line up third behind. Yeah, his teammate's gonna line up third. It looks like. So he's got a teammate there on the inside row with him. That'll be a big help on this restart. And a lot of Chevrolet power still up here at the front, even after I think they actually reshuffled some of the numbers to try and get a better balance. No, actually, the one car pitted, so they're now instead of the teammates being 1-2, well, they're going to be 1-2 rather than being 1-2 on the inside line, and able to push each other and really gap the field. If I'm that 3, I think I try and communicate and try and figure out a way for me to like hold up the inside line for that 8 to get down on the inside and either in front or behind me, so that we can basically draft together like the initial plan was. And also kind of hang out the outside lane to try and dry them, basically hang them out to dry. But right now, it looks like those tires really mattering quite a bit, as we see the one who has just pitted already coming right back up on that 3 car. He's going to have to pick, is he going to block the Penske Ford of the 12, or is he going to block that Ganassi Chevrolet of the number 1? And he is having to basically pick and choose. He goes down to block the Ganassi Chevrolet as the 95 looks like he might be in a bit of a pickle here, as he is around. Yep, he has spun around here on lap 10 of the race. Right now, these front 2 are pedaling really hard for position, along with this 12, 88, and man, there are 4 cars here, and they are too close to call for who's gonna probably be able to win out this battle for now. Right now, it looks like the 1, the 12, the 88, and then the 3 is the order, but that could very easily change as they are so tightly packed together and so evenly matched here. I mean, the 12 car was the fastest in qualifying, but not by much. And here we go. We have got ourselves. Looks like the 1 now is going to have to choose who he wants to block. It looks like that inside lane currently looks to be the preferred lane by the guys behind him, and they are fairly single file at this point. And here we go. We got Coble on the inside line. And there he goes. He's going down that inside. He's very much flirting with that inside line. And I've noticed when you flirt with that inside line, it bites back. Here we go. We got the 3 looking on the inside. We got the 18 looking on the inside of the 3, actually. That's the 3 looking on the inside of Jolly. And we are not even to halfway in the stage, I don't believe. No, we are only on lap 13 of the race, and they are still already racing like this. Looks like the 14 might be out of the race. I don't know what happened to cause that, but yeah, right now though, it looks like that 1 car, he and the 12 are really the only 2 within shouting distance now of the race lead. After a bunch of shuffling around, is now ended up with the 18 and the 3 battling side by side for the lead position of this group. Looks like it's gonna go to the 3, or maybe even the 88 is gonna be able to take that spot. It looks like the 88 was able to go and just stick to the bottom longer than the others, and he was able to get there. So right now, though, this 48's actually done a pretty good job working his way back up through this field. 18's going all the way down there to that inside line, and if you stay down there too long, that bottom lane, it will spin you right round. Yeah, here we go. 18 goes just hints with that inside, or with the extreme bottom and the apron, but thinks better of it as the 88 will lead the 3 this time at the line, but looks like actually the front 2, the guys that qualified on the front row are now duking out for the lead. The 12 was just able to make that pass on the number 1 here as they come rocketing down the back straightaway. It looks like it is going to continue to be the 12 maintaining this lead as the 1 car lurks, just kind of lurking behind. And to be honest, if I'm that 1 car, I think I lurk for a bit longer because we still have plenty of time left in this race. We have got 13 laps to go on the stage. And that's only stage 1, so I mean, I think I definitely would be patient if I'm that 1 car. At least try not to make too over-aggressive a move that then you might have to apologize for later. But there we go, the 48 gets loose, slides way down the track. He's gonna try and re-enter the track here. Let's see. Right now, this 48 and 88 are going to be battling it out here. Looks like 48's been able to get ahead there. So right now, these guys, they're pretty much, I think most of them are probably, at this point, just kind of getting in line to start logging some laps. And then, for the most part, where the guys are, it's like they can maybe make a pass now, but if they make the pass now, it would be still pretty tough for them to actually run down another guy to try and gain 2 spots. And then they're basically just a sitting duck waiting for someone else to try and pass them, which not necessarily always the position you want to end up in. I'd be much more comfortable being the aggressor, but yeah, on the final lap. But here we go. Big Spur was actually passed there for the lead by the Dark Spartan. Spartan comes up the block. How long will that last for, though? He gets the block is made and it's successful, but how long will Big Spur put up with him putting blocks like those on? Right now, though, this battle for the lead, we could see, I think we're going to see another pass for the lead, but I think we're going to see another pass for the lead or 3 or so. No, before this race before the stage ends. And here we go, side by side for the lead. Technically a lead change happened there, even though he hasn't led a lap yet since getting the lead, because the 1 led at the line. Here we go. The 12 really pulling and trying to hold on to this one, but it looks like he managed to not hit that wall there. That is big there for the 12. Because, of course, anytime you smack that wall, you're giving up a massive shot, or you're giving up a massive lead there. Looks like the 8 has just come off the pit road. 95 is around on the back straightaway. And let's look, see if it Are they under yellow flag? Or is there going to be a yellow for that car coming out? Or no, it looks like they are not. But here we go. The 12 actually appears to be slowing. Yes, he will be slowing, and he is coming to pit road. 12 car hits pit road. One car chooses to stay out and will take the lead from him there. As we got 7 laps to go in the race, and I'm hearing mixed results on who can make it and who can't from here. Looks like guys like the 48 and 88 should be available too. Of course, the 12 appears like he was not able to. I guess we'll have to see what Spartan does here. Between coming or not coming. And it looks like Spartan is going to go right on by. So either Spartan thinks he can make it or he's just going to run it dry. And he's able to lap the number 12. So he's lapped even the guy that he was running second, or that he was running second to. So I think that shows that pretty much everybody that pits is going to end up at least 1 lap behind the race. As that 88 runs into the back of the 48 as they're both coming up behind that race. That what was the race leader, the 12. Now the 3 and the 95 are also appear to be working and trying to run together, but looks like the 3 might just be overall faster and pulling away than over the 95 there. Let's see, are we still hearing the same results from some of these teams? I think the 88's giving a very mixed results on whether they'll make it or not to the end. It appears like right now this 88, and it looks like, yep, the 1 car has decided to come to pit road. And that is going to make the 88, I believe, your race leader. Yeah, 88 is the race leader right now, so that battle between him and the 48 was for the lead, actually. So right now that 88 and 48, their goal is to win this race first and foremost. Win the stage, I mean, first and foremost. Secondly, they're going to try and get as many of these guys, I'm sure, a lap down as they can before they all start coming off, before they all come out the pits. But there we go, the 48 goes and makes the pass on the 88. 88's able to get back by him, though. 3 laps to go in the stage, and we believe that the 88 is good on fuel, but we don't know for sure. 88, definitely a fast guy, but we don't know necessarily how much fuel he's going to save. Is he going to have saved enough? Is the 48 going to run out and maybe make it so that he can back off a bit more? Looks like the 48 might have already backed off and to start trying to save some fuel. The 24s coming to pit road. Now that 88 and 48, they're the 2 race leaders, and looks like the 88 has decided to start slowing down. I don't know if that was by design there, or if he just kind of lifted on the exit of the corner to try and save a little bit more fuel, or waited to get back on the gas, I guess, maybe. But here we go, he's coming through 3 and 4. This is going to be very close. We don't know yet, but they are definitely committed at this point. If they are going to run out of fuel, they're going to run out of fuel. 1 lap to go in the stage. White flag in the stage is here. The 88 holds his lead spot. The 48 wants to take it away. Let's see. There's no more guessing here with how the race is going to go. It's all going to come down to, let's see. What is it going to come down to? And the 88 is out of fuel. It looks like 88 is out of fuel. 88's out of fuel, but he gets the stage win. So the 88 ran out of fuel, but won the stage. Congratulations, Jolly. How's it going?
It's good to know. Hey!
Car seems to be handling pretty good, and fuel mileage seemed to work out in your favor there.
It did. Feeling pretty good about it.
But man, how did you manage to save all that fuel to get there? Although don't forget to pit, by the way, if you're gonna, because you might need that pit stop.
I wasn't really pushing it. Wasn't really pushing the car.
Okay. Well, good luck
Feeling
in the
pretty
rest of the
fast.
race, and
Looking to win this race.
make sure you don't forget to pit, by the way.
I appreciate it. Bud.
And if the 88 forgot to... Okay, the 88 did get that pit stop in. Okay, just wanted to make sure. 'Cause I know I've done mid-race interviews before with them on the stage break. And they've had guys who fuel mileage a stage like that. And he ran it out and he forgot to pit and he ended up way out of there. And they are wrecking on the first lap off the restart. Green flag back out, and they are 3-4 wide, and the 18 is leading from the 88, 48, 12, and somehow they haven't wrecked hard enough to bring out the game caution. So it looks like they're just kind of moseying around. Looks like the 18 is slowed up, so I guess they are throwing the immediate yellow flag here as the 18 was the clear leader, it looks like. And no, they're just, seems like no one really knows what they're doing right now, whether the pit road is open or not open. Hey 19, you got, or 18, you got a copy? You got a copy?
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, well, you were leader of the race when that yellow flag, or at least looked like you were the leader when the yellow flag came out. What happened there? It looked like you then weren't the leader when the pack caught back up to you.
Nah, so what happened there was we had a little bit of team communication issues, I guess we could say.
It looked like no one knew what they were doing.
Just ended up falling back into the pack.
Well, hey, you know what? That is a pretty good looking car, and I'm sure it's probably a pretty fast one too.
Absolutely, feels like a good car today here at Michigan.
Well, hey, you know what? M&M's around. They can roll, so can you. Good luck rolling on back up to the front.
Hey, thanks, enjoy, have a good show.
There we go. So that was the driver, the number 18. Looks like everybody's gonna get lined up here, so I guess we're just going. And here we go, Coble. So we got Coble and the 12 on the front row, and they are not going. Okay. I guess they aren't going. Okay. Not quite yet. Let's see what's going to happen here, considering they've decided to run another pace lap. They are 3 laps into this. They're on lap 3 of the stage because the wreck happened on lap 1 of the stage. And I would like to point out that the 18 said he had a miscommunication with his team. He has no teammates out here. Who do you have a miscommunication with? Himself? Did he like stay out when he meant to pit last time under the last yellow flag? Just trying to figure out where that miscommunication came in. But here we go. They are lined up once again to get ready to go back to racing here. And here we go. Green flag back in the air, and that 48's off and running. But it looks like he might be the only one off and running, as he got a pretty big lead there off that one. I don't know if Kobel's the only one that knew that they were supposed to restart in the box or what. Yeah, there we go. The 1 car is up to second. Right where he started the race, and actually battling for position with the guy that he started alongside in that front row start. Yeah, right now though, it doesn't really matter where you qualify. It's where you're running right now that matters, because that's where you're going to get stage points potentially based on. Is going to be based on who runs, who's able to run in here. Oh, and there's a big wreck. Oh, there's a big wreck. 18's in it. The 24 is flipping, and yeah, that looks painful there. And that will almost definitely be, yep, the automatic yellow, so I won't actually go through and do a quick mid-race interview, as they are going to be having a fairly quick caution. Actually, the 24 gets the free pass, which I find kind of funny because he was just up in the air, and they're going to give him the free pass. Yeah, this game definitely doesn't have the most authentic rules enforcement that I've ever seen. Yeah, and then Silent Kings in the 95 is going to be stuck 1 lap down as well after the from all the pit strategy and all that. And it looks like 1 guy decided to maybe stay out. Yeah, 1 driver stayed out. Number 8 stayed out, and number 8 now is going to lead them to green here. Green flag back underway, 20 laps to go. 20 should be about where they can go on fuel. 19 to go, my bad. 19 to go. So, yep, so a total of 27 laps here in this stage. And it looks like they are absolutely just all over the place. Right now, this 1 car, he's looking for this race lead. He doesn't care that that's another Chevrolet out there. He's racing for him. Same with that 12. He doesn't care about either of these guys, especially because they're actually they are both Chevrolet and he is a Ford. But here we go. That 12, he's looking for that lead regardless of what manufacturer he is. He is looking on that outside, trying to go for that pass on the number 1 Chevrolet of Chip Ganassi's. So here we go. Dark Spartan in the 1, gonna be trying to hold on against the 12 there of Kobel. But yeah, right now though, oh, and it looks like Duke Pat has decided to leave the party. So since after his unfortunate DNF right now, this battle for the lead, it is still going to be heating up. They are going to try and keep this passing for the lead thing going. So 12 is able to beat him down the straightaway. The 1 beats him back on corner entry because the 1 is on the inside line, so he's going to beat the 12 entering the corner. But coming off the corner is when the 12 gets his big run. And it looks like he is going to try it, but he gets beat out at the line, which that's really not what you want to have happen. Because no, of course you want to be the one beating someone to the line. So right now, though, that 12, he has gotten this race lead out of the way. Or he's gotten the race lead away from the 1. And the 8 still putting up a pretty good fight as well there as his teammate comes to his inside there. That's number 3, Chevrolet. So right now we got the number 1 Chevrolet trying to chase down that number 12 as the 2 RCR Chevrolets are fighting for position here between the 8 and the 3. The 8 and the 3, Dale and Dale, battling it out. Although that's actually Backwood Outcast and the 5-0. Uh-oh, the 5-0, they're here. But yeah, so right now though, the Toyotas are really kind of struggling in this race. It looks like as one of them is still trapped lap down, and the other one has just kind of been mired back in the pack ever since he appeared to have the lead on lap 1 of this stage. And there we go, the 8 makes contact with the wall, makes contact with the 18, and he's going to spin himself out. Oh, wow. That surely looked intentional. Now, the question is the game going to look at that, see an intentional wreck, and think, yeah, we aren't going to throw the caution for that? Looks like the answer is yes, they are going to decide to just kind of let it go. As not being a yellow flag. Right now, I think that 12 and 1 probably still going to be the top 2 for most of this race. So these are going to be the 2 guys that if there's going to be a 2-car battle at the end of the race, it's going to be these 2. If I had to take a quick guess on who I thought the top 2 were going to be, at least. Right now, the one just kind of stalking behind us. Number 12. I don't know if you want to pull out. Probably would be a good idea to pull out and try and pass him, but then again, maybe you just want to follow for now and make your pass later on to avoid getting passed, or before you go and get passed. Okay, and there we go. The 1 car, he's going to get by him. He's going to get by the 12 here. And the one car is your new race leader there in that gear wrench Chevrolet. Over, I don't even know who the sponsor on that red and white number 9 or number 12 is. It's Wabash. Supreme Wabash. Okay, I don't really know what that sponsor is, but we got cars on pit road actually. Well, I say cars on pit road. I meant to say car on pit road. There was not more than one, there apparently isn't more than one car choosing to pit this early on in the race. Here we go though, that battle for the lead, it's gonna be the 12 that and the 1 battling it out. I have no idea how many laps of fuel these guys each have, but you gotta believe that that fuel is gonna be running low pretty quick here, especially after seeing the 88 already come. Pit road, but right now these front 2, they aren't showing any signs of coming to pit road. They aren't even showing any signs of letting up. This battle here for the race lead. This battle is probably going to continue all the way to the stage end, which is still about 7 laps away. They got 7 laps. They're going to be coming to 7 to go in the stage this time by. That 1 and 12 though, these guys, it's the battle for the stage win, but they are close, and so is this 18 and 48. They're trying to dive bomb each other and try and get this position. I mean, your pretty much easiest way to pass is going to be to dive bomb and then try and side draft your way back up to that front. So right now we got the 12 and 1. They are still going to be battling it out, it looks like. 12 goes up the track. The 1 goes to his inside. 1's going to try and make the pass here. Is he going to pull it off? Let's see. 1 goes all the way to the bottom. 12 stays up an extra lane and a half to avoid getting side drafted and to avoid overcrowding on that inside line, which we've seen already tonight, has spun out a couple of cars. Thank you guys, by the way, once again for tuning in for the JGK Racing League Michigan 400 at Michigan International Speedway. Yeah, 4 laps to go on the stage, though. This battle is going to definitely heat up as they get to maybe even only 3. I think only 3 to go at the line once they get to the line this time. So here we go. If anyone else wanted to pit, that was their chance. Oh, no, they're going to have one more time. So this time, if anyone wants to pit, they got to do it right now and come to pit road this time by, because after this they're going to take 3 to go in the race, then they're going to take 2 to go in the race, and then once they take 2 to go in the race, it's closed. So you got to take it this time or not at all to try and gain that track time on pit road. Let's see. That 1 though, he's making a serious bid trying to get up there. Now technically, I guess for the race leader, if you're the clear race leader, you can probably get away with it. Or if you and the front two, if the front two both coordinate that you guys both need fuel and decide to come in together, you can, in theory, make it that way. But that's just super tense at that point if you and your and the guy you're racing with are both kind of gonna run out of fuel around the same time. Do you just have the kind of memey looking drag races, you're both running out of fuel, and then someone else comes by to take the win? But right now, oh, and it looks like the 12 actually might have gone way down the track. So the 1 is now the only car. Oh. That is majorly unfortunate. And it looks like the 1 car will go on to win this stage, barring fuel mileage. That is the only thing that can stop this 1 car right now. Is the fuel mileage end? Nope, never mind. The yellow flag was thrown for the stage end. Let's talk to Spartan real quick. Hey, 1 car, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Oh, well, that was an intense battle there up until like the back straightaway between you and that 12. What happened to him? Any idea? Also, don't forget to pit,
Looked
by
like
the
he
way.
got a little loose coming off the turn.
Just figured I'd remind you right now. Just
But we had a good battle the whole stage so far, and
okay.
this 12 car's pretty quick, but we're hoping to put this 1 car in victory lane.
Well, you know what? You've already got one thing won tonight. That's stage 2. You know what that means? You get to go out and try and win some more.
Yes, sir.
You're number 1.
Well, hope you enjoy the rest of the race. Oh.
Looks like you might have not necessarily missed on the getting to pit road, but the 3 there has actually was able to get there. So it looked like the 88 was the only one that had to pit that stage, and he actually got the free pass, it looks like. So really unfortunate for the 95, because the 95 I think had to, by virtue of that, had to pit and ended up missing out on the yeah, he ended up missing out on that one. But here you go, the 3 car barreling into the first turn. And oh, well, they're wrecking. Oh my, that's 24 involved. I think I saw a couple other cars involved as well, but no one else, I guess, as major as that 24 car being involved. And they are going to slow it down already once again. Just past halfway here in this race. So if you guys are just joining us now, no, we are just getting past halfway in the race. And they are under the yellow flag. Let's talk to Outcast real quick while we got some time. Hey Outcast, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you, buddy. What's up?
Well, you managed to get yourself up to that race lead under the yellow flag at the end of the stage. Think you're going to be able to keep it up here?
We got a really fast car, but I know that 1 and the 12 are hungry for it. So, I mean, hopefully we can get back-to-back wins from Pocono into Michigan. That'd be awesome. But it's going to be a fight.
Well, hey, you know what? If they're hungry, why don't you just send them to the cafe at the racetrack?
Oh, yeah, and I'm definitely going to be eating the meal in victory lane at the end of this one.
Let's say, maybe just have your pit crew hand yourself a cheeseburger on your way through pit lane this time, right? I mean, isn't that
Sounds like a beautiful idea.
Isn't that just what a drive-through is, right?
Exactly.
Well, hey, good luck in the rest of the race, and maybe you can can get that 3 car back to victory lane after 20 years.
That's the plan.
There we go. 20 years of trying. Had to get that joke in there, but here we go. The 3 car comes off pit road. I think, yeah, there were a couple cars that either beat him off pit road or stayed out one way or the other. But yeah, so that 3 car, he is not currently actually the race leader. So here we go. The 24, who actually slid through the grass there, has ended up as your race leader. Which I find kind of funny that he slid through the grass and was able to get that race lead. So right now, though, we're gonna be getting ready for the restart this time. Let's get on that. Let's get right on board with Gommel here, as Gommel was able to get the race lead on the caution flag. And here we go, green flag back out, and Gommel's racing on into the first corner here. As these guys take start lap 66. Meaning they're going to have about 33 laps to go when they get back to the line. Right now, that 12 in the 1. Oh! I don't even know where the 12. I was checking my phone real quick because someone messaged me, but man, there's a big wreck there on the front stretch. That is definitely going to be a yellow flag. And everybody did get back on the lead lap as well at some point throughout all that. So if anyone was wondering, like, oh, is X driver already out of the race? No, they are all still running. Or not running, but, well, they are still running, all except for the 14. And they are now actually also all out here on the lead lap. So everybody except for Duke is on the lead lap, and Duke is currently 56 laps down and in the garage with an issue and will not be able to contend for the win tonight in the Michigan 400. As Backwood Outcast gets his car back up to that race lead, so maybe pulling some kind of strategy to get back up there after kind of being involved in that last big one there. That was definitely the big one at Michigan. Takes us to 70, starting lap 70 this time. It'll be 30 to go at the line this next time by. As we see the 48 going all the way down there, gets loose though, and his car is not enjoying that inside line on the apron. He not necessarily spun, but he slid quite a ways back, and right now that 12 is coming. The 12 and the 1 and the 3. It's going to be a 3-way battle here, it looks like. Probably until the end of this one. For the last 30 laps, these 3 battling for the win. I'd love to see that. But yeah, right, I mean, remember, they were all within about 4/10 of each other in qualifying, so a lot of these cars are really close on speed, so they aren't necessarily, there's no real one car that's better or worse than the other. Just because they were all within about 4/10 of each other. But there we go. They're going to try and go at least 2 wide, maybe 3 wide, coming off turn 4. Looks like it's going to maintain at 2 wide for now, but that one car, he wants to go 3 wide. No, he is 3 wide. He is 3 wide, and they pile up into that wall. they kind of get piled up in there, but it looks like the yellow flag came out for something else. So yellow flag is going to be out, and the okay, so the fuel tanks are about 21 laps. So we could actually, we're getting pretty close to being done with all the yellow, or all the pit stops for the race. But thank you guys, by the way, for tuning in. I mean, wow, 4 people watching. Don't usually get that many people when I'm just broadcasting for a league. Yeah, here we go. Four people watching and 4 likes on the stream. Wow, that's, well, hey, at least things are as they should be. 4 views on the stream, or 4 people watching, 4 likes. So that seems like the right ratio right there for views to likes, or viewers to likes. Oh, and the 8 car goes sliding down the back straightaway, and is he gonna? How on earth did he save that? 18 Myth Destroyer, how's it going? And the yellow flag's out, by the way, after that one. It looks like, at least. No, never mind, they are not under the yellow flag. I thought he looked like he was on the auto driver, so. Okay, looks like, they were not on the auto driver, and they are certainly not on the auto driver right now, as the 88 and 24 kind of put the 18 in the wall there, as they were 3 wide. And that's just kind of what happens when you're 3 wide with people. No, I think he's racing another league right now. This is the JGK guys. I think he's currently racing with Mr. Slide Job and those guys over there in their league, so. But yeah, no, he isn't in the race. But we got Jolly, we got Silent Kings, we got Big Spur 98 here, who was actually the pole sitter for the race. Dark Spartan, Coble, Backwood Outcast, Duke Pat, who is actually out of the race. The 5-0, who is just coming out of the pits, it looks like. Gommel in the 24, Max Snipes in the 18, and then we're back around to Jolly in that 88 car. Oh, hey, Keystone. Didn't even see that you were in the chat. Okay. I guess, nope, Keystone's right there. Hey, Paul, how's it going? Oh man, there's just a fight breaking out in the chat right now. This is gonna be fun to watch. Almost as fun as this battle for the lead. But I think this battle for the lead probably still gonna be pretty good. It's probably still better just because, I mean, this 1 and 12 have been at it for pretty much the last 60, 70 laps of this race. I mean, here we go. So we're getting ready to start lap 80 this time by. The 1 is going to lead with start getting ready to go towards 21 to go. As that 12 car, he's going all the way down to the apron trying to get that spot there. So here we go. 12 car is able to. Ooh, wow, the 12 car is able to get that spot, but now the 1 car back on that inside line as they are going back at it here. Man, this battle could not be much closer here, as we are now within 20 laps to go in this race, and the 12 car leads at the line. But yeah, here we go. But yeah, right now, chat's just kind of popping off. But yeah, right now, this one car, he looks to be the race lead. He's gotten the race lead away from that 12. The 3 car is gonna try and take it. He's got that burger that he just got handed on the last pit stop in the drive-thru. And here we go. Is he gonna be able to get to that inside on the 1? Yes, he is. He's gonna be side by side going into 3 with that 1. And coming off of turn 4, that 12 though still lurking. But yeah, right now we got the 3 and the 1 starting to hook up here. Oh no, they aren't. I thought they might be trying to hook up together because after the 12 got by both of them trying to get back up there, but the 1's just gonna try and pass him. Maybe he'll work with the 3 now. The 3's ahead of him, but I don't know. Right now it looks like the 12's gonna just try and leave them all behind, as we have got, man, we're coming up to 15 to go pretty soon here. So right now we got the 3 and the 1. Yeah, I mean, this racing, it's been like this for a while. Kind of wish I could be down. Kind of wish I was down there in one of these cars, but then again, I'd probably be like 3 laps down, knowing them. But yeah, right now though, this battle here. Oh, we got the 18 on pit road, so it looks like the 18 has decided that he doesn't want to be a part, or that he either doesn't want to be or doesn't have the fuel to be a part of this battle for the race win. I'm sure he'd love to be up here battling for it, but I don't think he's going to be able to from that position. As the 88 also hit pit road there fairly recently. Yeah, there's a reason I'm Keystone's crew chief. Because he's a better driver than I am. Probably. I mean, I think maybe our, the way that it's looking in our Advent series, I think we're pretty close to even until we go to the dirt stuff. Then I get blown out the water. But right now, the 3 and the 1 really close together again. I don't know if I'm these two. I think I try and just hook up down the back straightaway and just try and gain a little bit of time on this 12, because if they continue to battle side by side, going for it, if they continue to battle it out side by side, for this position here for second, they're just gonna let that 12 car kind of run away with it. And it looks like the 3 is kind of starting to realize that, as he is, instead of trying to go for a pass, because I think he could have gotten side by side with that 1 there for a second, he actually has decided to try and follow him, it looked like. So I don't know if they're listening in on the stream or if they're just realizing that that is actually their best course of action. As the 1 car goes sliding way off the corner, and he's going to lose that spot to the 3. That's going to mean that the 3 is going to have to basically close in on this guy on his own. Oh, and the 12 comes to pit road. The 1 car looked like he might have slid coming in onto the pits. We might have a caution. No, they both made it to pit road. It looks like all good, but man. Oh, so nuts and bolts as wow, that's a pretty good win percentage. And 4 championships, that sounds like a pretty good championship rate as well. Right now, that 3 is the race leader, but is he gonna have to pit too? Because I completely forgot about the fact that they weren't able, that they were gonna be about 6 to 7 laps shy. Oh, wait, you mean all these guys, like, Outcast and whatnot? Because, yeah, right now it looks like Outcast is going to be the race leader. And I guess the big question is does he have the fuel to make it to the end? As they have about 10 laps to go. No, he comes down to pit road here. So it looks like the 3 will relinquish his lead as he comes off the track now. As it looks like it will now be the 24 that is the race leader, so Gommel. Oh, and it looks like Silent Kings is out of the race, so the 95 is out. I'm sure people remember you, Keystone. Okay, Team Mr. Shore. Have a good night. Although he's probably already gone by the time he said that. But yeah, right now though, it looks like Gommel's on track to lead, and he was actually the guy that a lot of these guys were predicting was going to win. Yeah, right now we got Gommel. He's going to try and bring home the win at his home track here tonight, as he is within 10 to go of winning this race. Only real question that comes now is, does he have the fuel mileage? No, he is going to pull off, and he is going to relinquish his lead as he comes to pit road. But question is who's he going to relinquish the lead to? It looks like, could it be... New race leader is going to be the... Looks like 24 is still currently the race leader at this point, but I'd assume that the 12, 3, or 1 is probably going to be able to get it at this point, assuming that this is the last guy to pit on the green flag pit cycle. And wow, we got 6 people watching right now. Wow. Man, 6 people watching. Wow. And yeah, wow, the 24 was actually able to come out. I think he might have played a strategy, though, because here comes the 3 right in his mirror. But the race leader is still that 24 of Gommel. Gommel trying to win it at his home track. And I think for any driver who has ever driven at his home track, that race becomes as important to you as a Daytona 500 or any other race on the calendar. That race at your home track comes more. But it looks like no Michigan-born driver is going to win at Michigan in the Cup Series, and it looks like the Michigan-born driver, I'm assuming, since he said it was his home track, I don't actually know where he's from exactly, but looks like he will not be able to win at his home track today. Well, at least not right now, because it looks like he's pretty far off the pace of that 3 car. 3 car looks like he might be on some fresh rubber, as they have 7 laps to go in the race. 7 laps to go, and that number 3 will be your race winner, it looks like, once again. I think the 3 cars actually won another race already that I've broadcasted before. Can't remember exactly who, but yeah, this race has been a pretty big one so far. But right now, it looks like there's just not real. Looks like the 3 might have played the strategy just right by waiting, staying out a little bit longer, and then coming and maybe pitting for 2 tires with the amount he was able to gap the 1 and the 12. And there's the, oh no, the 18 is in the grass, and that looks like a wrecked race car right there. And it looks like he is going to be just limping it back around. I don't know if he's got any real pace behind him. Actually, he might have been out of fuel and been trying to get back around to the pits. And that could be what happened to the 18 there, potentially. I'm not really sure because I didn't see what happened. I just saw him kind of in the wall. But yeah, right now though, looks like it's gonna be, man, it looks like it's gonna be a close one here between, well, not really that close. It's gonna be close for second place potentially between Gomble. Drops back from second to third on that one car. Does the one car have enough laps though to get all the way up there? He's only got about 4 laps, and that 3 car is way out ahead. Yikes, that is a very big gap. Any shot of him closing that gap back in is going to be a tough one. But it looks like in the end, the 3 is probably going to go on to win this one here at Michigan International Speedway. It looks like, I mean, it's not over yet. Anything could still happen. There's still over 2 laps left to go, so there is always the chance of an overtime. But yeah, it looks like, so it does look like the 18 just kind of missed pit road and kind of hit the wall there. Kind of makes me wonder why there wasn't a game yellow thrown for it, but 3 laps to go in the race right now. So 3 laps to go, and I think we might be seeing the 3 car just kind of go back around and zip to victory lane to go taste the champagne. And hey, thanks for the sub. I've got the Need for Speed. I have a sneaking suspicion of what game is your favorite. Just from the name, I have a slight guess at what your favorite game might be. But here we go. 2 laps to go. Coming to 1 to go this time by for that number 3 car. Let's see. Is this gonna be the final lap? Looks like that is gonna be the white flag taken for the number 3 car. So he's basically doing his parade lap right now. I don't think there's anything that can really mess him up here. I mean, I'm sure something will find its way to maybe mess him up, but I cannot see something right now. But yeah, I just do not see an option right now in which this 3 car doesn't go back to victory lane here, as they are on the final lap. And here we go. Oh, the 18 slow again on the straightaway, and there we go. The 3 car goes to victory lane. Let's go talk to him once again. Hey, Outcast, you got a copy? Hey, 3 car, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you, buddy.
Oh, well. How's it feel? You pretty much, it seems like you pretty much dominated tonight. Well, not dominated the whole night, but dominated the final stage there.
No, not
Sorry.
Dominated.
The final stage.
You know,
there.
the 12 to 1, the 48, the 12 to 1, the 48, the 24. We all had good cars tonight, man. I was just able to persevere on pit strategy, and I heard over, communications. The 12 ended up spinning on or speeding on pit road, and I was just able to really just pull it. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what happened
Feels
to
good
the
to
12,
have another one on the belt, though.
that explains it. But yeah. Well, hey.
Speeding on pit road.
Yeah, that one bites, I'm sure. I remember earlier today I was racing I was racing on a video, and my opponent ended up speeding down pit road and losing the race because of it. But yeah, gotta watch that speeding penalty for those speeding penalties. They'll bite.
Yeah, but our 3 car had a really good, or our 3 team did really good on building the car, and I'm happy we were able to pull off another win. Feels good.
Well, hey, great job on the win. Go enjoy that champagne in Victory Lane.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so that'll be it for the race here from
Hang on, he might interview
From
you.
the
Oh wait, that's Coble. Never mind.
JGK.
Well, he might still interview you. Never know. Hang on.
No, I'm just gonna do the winner tonight. Sorry, guys.
Oh, okay. He's just covering me. All right.
But yeah, so that's gonna be it from the JGK Racing League.
Good
tonight.
race, 50, man.
But yeah, great race tonight, and I'm sure they're gonna have plenty more good ones I'm gonna cover later on. But that was an awesome race.